Alright, so 12.6 in our book talks about a locus of points, and this is really kind of different than we've seen for the rest of chapter 12, but the key, and it's very visual, so the key is that it's a set of points that meet some criteria, some condition, and we just kind of draw stuff until we see a pattern. We try to figure out what the condition tells us. So the first example, it talks about in a plane, the set of points 1 centimeter from a given point x. So there would be a plane, a flat surface, there's point x, and I think, alright, I can go 1 centimeter, I have to stay in that plane, I can go 1 centimeter away from that in any direction. So that's one point that works, there's another, I can see there's lots of points, and in fact, if I connect the dots, I would get a circle. So the locus of points is a circle with a center of x and a radius of 1 centimeter. If I look at the next one, there's line segment AB, and I could go up a centimeter, I could go anywhere on that line up a centimeter, I could also go down a centimeter, and then I could go anywhere swinging around. I can imagine this radius swings around, that's all 1 centimeter away, and I could do the same thing over here, which swings around and looks like that. So that's going to be my locus of points. It looks like a track for track and field as we go through this. Alright, for the next one, I just again got to draw a picture. I have circle C with center of 1.5, radius of 1.5, and then I can go out 1.5 in any direction, so up and down that way. And then I could go in 1.5. So my locus of points is this circle out here plus this 1 point in the middle as we go through this. If it was a different radius, if it wasn't 1.5, I'd have a circle outside and a circle inside. But it just works out to be that if I go in by the radius, I get to the center. All right. If I have a couple other ones, sometimes we have two conditions that are being met, two or more, and we just overlap all of them and see which satisfies everything. So I have a point Q, and then I have point P, and they're 10 units apart. And then I want to know everything that's 6 away from P, so that looks like that. And then everything that's 8 away from Q, that looks like that. And where all those conditions are satisfied are going to be those 2 points. So that's going to be my locus of points that are 6 away from P and also 8 away from Q, which gives me the 2 points in my locus. And then finally, if I have kind of 3 dimensions, if I'm looking for locus of points that are 4 centimeters away from a plane M, it means I could go up from 4, I could go down 4, and so what I get is parallel planes, one above and one below plane M that are going to be 4 centimeters away from that piece. And that's it. All you need to really do here is, with each of these, treat them differently, read it carefully, try to draw a picture, try to visualize it as you go through it.